Right, hi guys, so this is another video of the Boss Katana review, Boss Katana MKII, 50 watts. It's a beautiful amplifier and a great imitation of the tube amps. Okay, so let's have a look at the panel. You've got acoustic, clean, crunch, lead and brown sound. Okay, and you've got a variation button, so you get all these plus the variation button, which will give you a different sound. Then you've got a standard gain knob, volume knob, bass, middle and treble, so it's an EQ, and here are the effects. So looking at the booster, you turn it on like this, and then you've got 1, 2, 3 different boosters, and same goes for the modulation. So you get 3 different modulations, FX, effects, delay, and you get 3 different reverbs as well. Here you have the master volume, and you've got a knob for the power. So you can, if you're playing at home, you can use half a watt. That's plenty. That's even enough if you play like a little venue. Then you get 25 and 50 watts. Then you can play with a band with 50 watts. It's amazing. The sound is great. So that's that. And then you've got a panel button. That means that you're getting the sound that you dial on the panel. Plus you have 2 banks, channel 1 and channel 2. So you choose something on the panel and then store it into channel 1 and channel 2. Right, so that's it. We'll do a little demo in a second. Let's have a look at the back. So at the back, where you have this is the power, obviously, and then you have, this is quite nice, auxiliary in, so you can have your MP3 to play along, which I'm using quite a lot. So if you're playing along the tracks, you can use that. It's great. The sound of the MP3 going through this is very good. It's very good. I was quite doubtful when I was buying this whether this is gonna be good enough to play along live, and it is. That's fine. I mean, the only thing I would advise is to check for, if you're cautious about there's a little noise. I don't know why this is happening. If you plug it through a computer, and there might be because the cable is like a little antenna, there is something. But if you're using a Motorola mobile, it doesn't make any noise whatsoever. It goes quiet. So that's quite strange for me, but I just want to point this out because it was quite important, especially when you, and it's probably quite important for you when you're playing live. You want zero noise if you're playing live gig. So check this out. I mean, it's not a big issue. It's really good. It's really good. But yeah, if you're using Motorola phone, mobile phone, there shouldn't be a problem. It's a great amp for recording. Use it a lot, so it kind of enhances the sound of your guitar if you're recording. So you plug in the cable into recording out straight into your Focusride or mixer, and one cable into a guitar, and there you go, you can record. The power amp in and foot control. I'm not using foot control, but obviously you can operate these banks, channel 1 and channel 2, with a foot pedal that comes along with the Boss. You can buy it. And power amp in, I'm not using this, so I'm not really sure what this is, but it's another feature that you can use. Yeah, so that's it. Let's check the sound and take it from there. Guys, so this is a little demo. So we're going acoustic. This is the sound. Okay, clean. So getting the clean. Let's do a little crunchy. And let's go for a little lead. And this is a brown sound. And let's do this variation. So this is with the variation button, brown sound. So there's a slight difference. I'm gonna do a little demo for example, let's do crunch with the variation button. And the clean with the variation button. Okay, so there's a slight difference. And I'm going to do a little modulation effects, for example. So I'm going to give you a little demo sample. So we have modulation effect on yellow. So let's hear this. So a little spacey. I have it about halfway. This is another modulation effect. Sample of the third one, which is a red. Okay, and you can mix this with, you can mix all the effects together, so you create your own sound, basically. What I had on was modulation, plus I have a delay halfway and a reverb about halfway, on both on green. So this was the sound you were hearing. That was the sound. So let's switch this modulation off, and I'm going to give you a little sample of FX effect. So we're getting the yellow effect, So number one, FX. So let's hear this. This little thing is great if you're doing a bass, if you're gonna play bass. Okay, so let's try this out. Okay, so for example, this is just a sound, so you figure out what you want to play, use it for. This is the second FX effect. Little tremolo, and let's do one more. So this is the third FX effect. Okay, so hope this was helpful. Overall, what I have to say about this Katana MKII, from my point of view, first of all, if you're looking for something that's very close to a tube amp, then this is the one to go for. The one I was looking for, the tube amp was about 600 euros, and the cost of this Boss Katana was 300 euros, so it's half a price. You on the tube amp you have to spend money on buying new tubes. After about a year, when I was asking people from the shop, if you play regularly, then you have to change or maintain the tubes after a year and a half, and that costs you about 90 euros per year to send it to service, have them changed, and send it back to you, roughly. So that's the cost. This is 300. The sound is, I'm very happy with the sound. So it's very close to, it's great. It's a great sound, very close to tube amps, and you have 300. You pay 300 euros, and you have this amplifier, and you don't have to do anything with it. You don't have to change any tubes and nothing like that. So that's one thing. Second thing, you can play along backing tracks, so you've got backing tracks that you can use for live gigging and rehearsing, so if anybody playing at home or just for fun, you have the MP3, which not every and tube amps didn't have that MP3, so I was missing that on tube amps, and couldn't figure out how I'm gonna play, so when I'm playing live, I would have to buy another something to play along. So that's one thing. This one has MP3, so you saw really fine. You can play straight away. And the third thing is this is much lighter than a tube amp, so you can carry the tube amps. Can be quite heavy to carry around, and if you have problems with the back or shoulder, or you don't want to, you're gonna play live and you don't want to carry heavy stuff before the show, unless you have someone to do it for you, then I think it's very important how heavy the thing is, or if you travel on a plane, or you know, if you yeah, then you pay extra for extra kilograms. So yeah, this is about it. It's a great amp for recording. That's the fourth thing, and I didn't buy that with the intention of recording. It was just a bonus I found out that when you recording through this amplifier, the sound is much better, the quality is much better, so it enhances the sound. So there you go, the 4 points that I would recommend this Boss Katana MKII, and I think it's the best thing in the market at the moment, as far as I know, because I was doing quite heavy research before I bought this, and yeah, boss is Roland, so I'm using another amp for the acoustic guitar, which I can do a review for you later, and they are very reliable. So the company is I think it's Japanese company. This one was made in Indonesia, but the one for the acoustic guitar I think is made in Japan. So yeah, it's reliable. So that's the key thing when you're buying something. It's a reliable company. Yeah, so hope this was helpful, and have fun playing. I recommend this amplifier, and hope this little demo gave you an idea about what it sounds like and what you can expect from it. So my name is Peter, take care, and hope to see you in some other videos. Bye!